Okay, so this is part 2 of the OLIF Spinal Fusion video blog, which we actually found out at the last appointment for all my physical and history stuff that he's not going to do the OLIF, OLIF. He's going to do another TLIF, which is only through the back, and OLIF was going to be through the side and the back, and he's just going to do through the back because he believes that he can fix the lordosis in my spine, which is the natural curvature, doing the traditional back surgery. So that's what we're going to be facing in 9 more days and a 4 a.m. wake up. And I have this peace that everything's going to work out okay. But I think that naturally we still have some fears because of last time.
Right. No matter what, God's got this.
Sure. Last time I did have my lungs full of fluid. I had a dural leak tear. But all of that was the anesthesiologist didn't give me either the right kind of medication or enough medication, and I tried to get up off of the operating table.
I believe that it was too much albumin from what the doctors were saying.
Yes. Both the pulmonary doctor, the lung doctor, and the surgeon and the family doctor said that I received too much albumin, which is a volume expander that they give you instead of like a blood transfusion. They give you fluids when your blood pressure drops too low, which is what happened in my case after the actual surgery.
So needless to say, we're getting a different anesthesiologist.
Yes, we have requested a different anesthesiologist. Looking over the records and doing a little bit of research, most people would receive about 2 to 4 pints of albumin, and I got 8. So we have requested that anesthesiologist not be during this surgery, and there's another anesthesiologist that a friend of mine said we don't like that one either. So I will during my pre-op conversation, they do this like phone call. It's like a medical history thing. I'm going to discuss that with them and have them get a hold of anesthesiology.
And I believe they said there were other options instead of albumin. There's other options that they could use. But we had to talk about that.
Yeah, the surgeon said that I can just get saline instead of albumin. I don't have to get albumin. So if something were to arise like the last situation, that would be it. So there are some things that we have to get ready for. Trying to remember, what all we packed for last time. Chapstick. That was the number one thing we needed the most was chapstick. Socks, soft socks, and I wanted my own nightgowns at one point when I was in the hospital. I was tired of wearing theirs, but they make you wear theirs for a while. And just like different things like your own toothpaste and toothbrush. A few other things. We'll try to go back and we'll look at the video blogs that we made and what we were preparing for. But we know we got the shower chair back up out of the basement and the bedside commode and the little grippy thing that I needed because I couldn't bend over.
I believe we're a little more prepared this time.
Yeah. I think that we know what we're up against. The only thing that I fear is something like last time happening. But I don't know, a lot of people keep telling me that I'm so trustworthy to do it again. but there's just this big part of me that's like, you know, I can't live like that forever in fear of it. I've got to keep going forward, and I'm definitely not going to live with another herniated disc and a failed back surgery, and I need to have that other bone graft put on my fusion that I have already. So the goal is to go forward and be able to walk without a walking stick or a cane or crutches or a wheelchair, and you know, walk without pain. So, you know, I need to get this done, and whatever that takes, whatever it looks like, I need to try. So, you know, this is part 2 of my second spinal fusion. Sorry.
June 5th, 2015.
Yeah, and surgery is going to be on June 15th. So, at 5 a.m., which is early, but at least I don't have to go along without eating.
Right.
That whole starvation thing won't be a bad thing. But anyway, so PJ, Gil, we'll see you soon.